I didn't know about it, like he was just talking about it, like, Cassie, that time, like, I found you um, unconscious when you were hanging, in your closet in your room, like, I just broke my heart, and I'm like, I didn't even know that, Dad, like, I had no clue. And so, like, it's like people think that, like, I'm just like, I have no problems, or I portray myself to be perfect, or that, like, I'm this. I just see myself as this perfect guru, and it's all this, like, positive weirdo stuff. Like, no, man, like, I've spent so many moments and days and years crying in the freaking gutter, man. And once you actually do the self work to, like, move forward past that and you truly transform, it's evaporates from your mind. Like, and the reason I'm crying is because, like, sometimes I am perceived the wrong way. It happened to me in prison a lot, too. Like, people will be like, well, I don't even know why this is coming up. I was just going to talk about the golden buzzer, the buzzer moment on AGT and on America's Got Talent. Like, but now it's all just coming out and it feels right, so I'm going to talk about it. But, like, people in prison will be like, well, we're not perfect like you, Cassie. And I'm like, I am not trying to, like, have that image, nor, like, I even asked people, because, like, in class when I got ready to present, we have to critique each person that presents. It was the end of class, and we had to present our whole shindig. And so it got to me, and then one of the guys goes, well, we're not even gonna have to critique Cassie because there's nothing wrong, and, like, he was saying it in a compliment way. He actually wasn't being a jerk about it. And I said, can I ask you something? I said, do I come off as, like, arrogant or like better? Or do I come off as, like, I'm better than everyone else? Like, seriously, tell me the truth. And he's like, no, not at all. You're just good at it. You're good at writing. You're good at talking. Whatever. I was like, okay, because I just want to know, man, because, like, I get that sense that people think that because I can feel the projection of it at me, or people do actually voice it to me. That they think that I think I'm better than people, or that I'm perfect, or they project outwardly like, well, I'm not perfect like you, Cass. I'm like, man, I'm not, dude. It's just that, like, people don't know. People are just coming into my life or haven't actually seen me go through the journey. Like, people don't know, man. Like, people have no idea. Like, if anybody truly knows how far I've, like, transformed, it would mostly be, like, who spent the most amount of time with me while I was in destruction. So, like, my dad, my ex-girlfriend Morgan of 4 years, like, she knows, man. Like, she knows more than anybody, I would say. But, like, I have spent so long smashing my head in the dirt, like, so long, like, freaking waiting at train stations for the train to come. You know what I mean? Like, in that last time that I did it, like, my phone even died, and I was like, I'm not gonna need it. Like, I'm gonna be dead. Like, other times I've been at the tracks, my phone has died. I went and found a charger, or I went and charged it, I wasn't serious, but that last time, like, I remember hearing the train, and I just sprinted, because my grandma lives right by the train tracks, and there was always this spot I'd go to. Anyways, so, my phone died, and, like, I just looked at it, and I was like, I said to myself, like, I'm actually gonna do it. So, I'm not gonna need my phone, Nor am I gonna tell anyone else, like, hey, I'm actually doing it. Like, no, you're just gonna see tomorrow that I did finally do it, I was sick of also, too, this is why, don't ever be like, to somebody, don't ever be like, you always commit suicide or try to, and, like, you never fall through with it. That gives people ammo to prove you wrong. I got ammo for myself, actually. I don't think anyone actually really said those words to me. Couple people close to me had said something like it before, but I already knew other people were thinking it, and so I wanted to prove them wrong. And I wanted to prove how deep my problems really were affecting me, so that's why I wanted to go forth with it. But, like, people don't realize, man, like, I have done so much effing self-work to get to where I'm at, and, like, it really is true. I really do feel this way. I really am positive. I really do love the things I listen to on YouTube. I really do feel that way every time I hear it. I'm like, yes. Like, people don't realize I'm sitting alone right now at my house, at my dad's house. rewinding over and over again, this dude just celebrating his dream over and over again. And I'm just celebrating with him, and I'm crying the happy tears with him. It's a golden buzzer moment, you know? But it wasn't just a golden buzzer moment, like that was an awesome performance we're moving you through. It was a golden buzzer of like, this kid envisioned everything, and like that was his moment. It was the golden buzzer moment, you know? And it was amazing. And so like, I just want people to know, man, like if you want to hear me talk about that stuff more, just tell me. But at the same time, it's like I almost need questions from the audience. Like I need questions from you guys that I can go off of to answer, because it's hard for me to remember and remind myself to talk about because I'm so engulfed. That's how you'll know where people are at. Listen to the way they talk. It's that simple. You'll know where somebody's at based on what comes out of their mouth. Just listen to anyone talk, or spend 2 or 3 hours with them. Or go to their YouTube channel and hear what they have to say. You'll know where they're at mentally, and you'll know where they're at emotionally inside based on what comes out of their mouth. And yeah, it could be fake or it could be a facade, but like at the same time, even if it was, you should still act like the person you want to become, and so therefore it should never be shunned, you know? So don't let anyone veer you off that path, man. Like I got big things going on in my mind and in my vision. And some people might come off the wrong way sometimes, or maybe they're just trying to help. And I could take it the wrong way and explode, or I could just take it the wrong way in general, or they could really be meaning what they're saying and not even realizing it. But all in all, the general point is, if you got it going on up here, man, just hold it here. Just keep going and hold it, man. And like, just also realize too, for the people that listen to me, like, I went through a lot of self-work to get where I'm at, like a lot. Like I have cried so many tears, like people don't realize that, like, and I have been angry, like I was kicked out of every school I was in, like fights, like I hit all that rebellious shit when I was young, when I was 13, in and out of behavioral health centers, Yankton, the mental state hospital. I had a great upbringing too, so nobody knew what the hell was wrong with me. I didn't even know what was wrong. But like, excuse me, sorry. That was actually good. Like, this whole video felt good. This whole moment, ding, 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 was all like aligned. None of it was planned. It just rolled out like a river. And that's my favorite time to make a YouTube video. My favorite time to write. My favorite time to produce anything that's creative is when I'm in the flow. You know what I mean? And that was the flow. Is watching that over and again. Him get his golden buzzer moment. Him get his thing that he's been visioning, and then him just freaking dropping. And then they're playing it in slow motion. They got a Goo Goo Dolls lyric going on in the background. Everything's falling slow, and like, I'm just there, like I'm him, you know what I mean? So I keep replaying it. Like, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, and I wasn't even gonna make the video till I made the video. Like, I was replaying this for a while. It didn't even pop in my head till way later, you know? And so it's like, this is what I mean, guys. Like, nobody knows what I do in my spare time. They just think I'm doing average shit, like, I don't know, like shaving my legs and rapping to myself. Well, for one, I don't even like rap. But, like, no. I'm always doing the stuff I talk about. Like, that's what people don't realize, too. Like, I do walk the walk. There might be a few kinks I need to work out, but that'll work itself out based on the positivity of my thinking and my mindset. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, just gotta take a deep breath and let it all soak in. Like, that was an amazing moment for that dude, and like, I know what he's feeling. I felt it before. I'll also feel what he's feeling even more in the future. Like, yes, I love that dude. I don't even know who he is. Just some dude with a dream, you know what I mean? And so it's like, just keep going, dude. All of you, any of you, I don't even care who's listening, who's watching, nothing, man. But like, that was awesome. Absolutely love that. So with that, I'm going to end. And please, if y'all have questions, man, or you want to know something, just ask. I'm an open book. I'll talk about anything. That's another thing. I've spent my life talking about this stuff. My life. That's another reason why I don't talk about it anymore. So you got to remind me or prompt me to do it. I spent my life in treatment, behavioral health centers, talking about this stuff. So it's all out. Like, I got it all out, you know. It's just not there anymore. I can't help it. People want to hear more about it because I was faced with that last night. So please give me your opinions, give me your everything. I want to know what it is, and don't always listen, but also listen at the same time. Okay? Later.